Completely wrong scene. Let's see, are we up and running? Yep, I think so. I need to start recording or Dan's going to get angry. What more? Overview on. Perfect. All right, hello, Benedict. How are you? We seem to be set. Microphones on. Last time we had some microphone issues. I will monitor that better this time. Cool. Welcome back to another painting stream, I guess. Leaks a few. Oh, wow. Leaks. Oh, you're right. There are some tiny leaks here. We have some tiny seed stuff. Yep. What more do you see? Not too much. Today I'm going to draw. I was thinking about actually drawing a little. Should I pull up? Maybe pull up a thing. So there's this event going on next week, sometime next week on Steam. Games made in Sweden. So we figured I could do something related to that theme. However, the national flower is really quite small. So I decided basically against doing that one and instead doing this thing. It will be sort of like a little Easter egg that you can unlock in the game. Sort of like a tiny wooden horse. And if that doesn't work out, because I've never made a wooden horse before, I also have a sort of, I don't know what to call it yet, like an item that I want distributed in the world, or one of. So at some point in the world you will expand to it and unlock it, and that will be a... maybe I shouldn't say what it is, but it's a cool kind of thing that you can interact with. So I might do that as well if we don't manage this one, but I think this is a good... this will be not too hard. I'm sort of imagining it as the size of the keeper. I can show you the keeper statue. Paste like that. Oops, it's cattle. Whoops. Okay. Do I not have a... Okay. Let me do it this way then. Oh, what is it called then? Losing it? Oh, gnome statue, of course. So if you've seen this one in game, I was thinking something along the lines of that size, maybe one in each direction. And we'll see how that works out. So first, let's start with, do you know how big this is? 64 by 40. Let's do 60. Oh, a good start. One of those files, yes, at least one of those files is a spoiler. Here it's fine, but there are some, I mean, not too bad of spoilers right now, but there's, if I would go to like the creatures, that would be spoilers. I won't do that. Remember, overview on, perfect. Good. Let's first give it a name so that I can save, because sometimes Krita has this tendency to crash. Not too often, but let's do it real. So I just want to be able to save all the time. Good. And then I want... and by the way, I found out only 3 cubes can live in a cottage. I think I checked it the other day, or yesterday, and it might be 4. That's the upper limit, but... Oh, but you found out. Okay. It might be 4, but it might also be super hard to get 4. But you could be right. Or the version I'm running is newer than the demo, so maybe that's the difference as well. But yeah, something like that makes sense. Okay, this is just for reference, so that I know how big tile is. And okay, so scaffolding done, and good to go. Wait, I want this as well. Perfect. Oh, it could ride the horse. Oh, that would be great. Okay, never mind. Let's start with removing that one. Okay. Now the question is... Wait, overview is working. Yes. Perfect. Could I maybe do a little snippy snip? Get that into the document as well. Because it's sort of already a good angle with this one. It's sort of isometric. Oh wow, too big. So I was thinking, if I just scale it down. Something like this should work. Okay. With that done, we have... Okay. Ready to go. Let's just block it out first. I was thinking, just use red. Maybe skip the head for now. That's going to be relatively easy to add later. I just want the legs and the overall shape. Ish there. Let's see. Do we see... we sort of see this shape. Good. And then maybe this is going to be so quick. I have a feeling this will be relatively quick to do. Okay, lightning comes from this, or lighting comes from this angle. That means we need some darkness here, here. Maybe I just add the head actually already. I actually don't know the origin of this thing. I just know that basically any Swede would recognize it. I think it's from Midwest part of the country. Okay, now I need to think. This shouldn't be dark. That can be dark. Zooming in and out as usual. Yeah, why not? I feel like I need slightly bigger legs. Demon creature habitat larva, shading and the halls of the dam. I have no idea what that means. But it sounds good. Maybe the player could get a golden horse if they do a ritual kind of thing. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the thing is I don't really know how to unlock it. I know I'm going to put it in the game once it's done. So it could be either from the store, but I for the content, I really want to have some knights, you know, either some smaller quests or things like that for some of the things, including, you know, secret ways to acquire stuff. Maybe this isn't really a secret thing, but I mean, some kind of, yeah, that would be nice. But I sort of see this as more like a decoration thing, and not as much something that you really want to lock too far behind, you know, gates and stuff. As compared to, you know, upgrades or items that have good properties and such. I think those are nicer to lock behind things, to lock behind quests and challenges and secrets and things like that. I'm a bit unsure about the angle here, but we'll see. progression sort of halted. Not too bad. And let's see. I need a picture again. Yeah, that makes sense. So we have this. Perfect. Now we get it. Some shading. Always the shading. Shading is the key. And then we need something bright here. Have Garden Love at 180%, and the quest could be a horse. Is it real? You will find out. I mean, what could be really cool, right? Is to have it like that. And how do I say this without spoiling anything? And have some way to make the horse come into life. You know? So, some kind of either item or whatever, ritual or something or other. Basically transforms the wooden horse into a real tiny horse. That could be really cute. Maybe there are other... Never mind. The downside would be then, of course, that I would need to animate the horse, and yeah, that sounds harder for me than to do like a turtle or so. Okay, this is good. I like these colors. So we have the super highlight of pink. I should try something else before committing. Let's go with it for now. Oops. What did I do? Right. Head. Okay. So here is basically some sun. Just need to flashbang the player. Yeah. I do know what a flashbang is. I have played Counter-Strike before, but maybe I didn't get that one fully. Come on. Not so fast today. I feel like I'm getting stuck on tiny things. So let's add some more shade. That's my answer to everything. There we want some darkness. Here we want darkness. Yep. Probably something like this. Maybe it's too dark. Probably. Okay. I mean, I sort of like it. I'm a bit unsure about the shape here. Yeah, that's better. Like so, like so, like so. Yes. Okay. Perfect. Let's add some brightness. I think I want a better background now. It's getting a bit hard to see with this weird... Oh, not good. Not good either. It could be a gray. Decent. Decent. Okay, doke. Oops. Okay, with that, we can add some highlights to the hand. I wonder if this is too big. Let's see. It might. Plop. I mean, maybe it's a bit too big, actually. But if I make it smaller, there won't be much more room for details. And now we need... Oh, this is going to be so hard, because we need sort of the... Okay. Those colors... and patterns, and I'm just going to do a new layer just in case. tiniest. Let's see, what's the pattern? So sort of like a horizontal one and then a vertical one. Like so, like so. A real horse is bigger than a man. A wooden horse should be larger than an elf. Yeah, I kind of agree. Kind of agree with that one. Just getting some inspiration again. So I'm not sure. I think I want more white than in real life. Just to... Okay, maybe not. Just to make it pop a bit. But maybe white is also too white here. I could use some off-white and then... Right there. What more colors do they use? Green, yellow, every color. It's just so hard with the pixels. The pixels are so small. Okay, so let's try to add maybe a yellow. Yeah, that's good. Good enough. Good enough. Then we need some better shading for the blue, and unfortunately this palette is kind of bad with blues. I think. But, I mean, it's not perfect, but I personally start to see the resemblance. Better. And this blue up here can... Oh, no, right. We need... We don't need one. I can take some liberties. But we need... I feel like I still want to have a... one... I don't know, a band of colors over the back. Not fully convinced of the colors. On the other hand, what's the... This is what it would look like in game. Size-wise, from that I would probably want different colors, some different shading. Yeah, okay, shading is much better. What setting do you use for the painting? For me, it always leaves a kinda invisible outline as well. What do you mean invisible outline? I think I know what you mean. But is it visible in game later, or is it just sort of in the software? Because I think I know. If I know what you mean, if I understood you correctly, then I have seen it before myself at least. In Krita as well. But I don't seem to get it myself, so it could be like a setting that I've changed. I'm not sure. Not sure. Maybe I don't like that one. Maybe I want to go with green. Green's too similar to blue. Oh. I mean, I don't know if there's any specific settings I could show. Because it's sort of stock, a lot of it. I didn't do much. It's like the pixel size, really small. And I've imported, I think I installed a brush. I'm not sure if I installed it or if it came with it, but like a brush for pixel stuff. Can I find it though? Pixel art? Yeah, that's the one. So paint, normal paint stuff, which I used for the old key art. And pixel art, I think it's this one. I think that's the only setting I have changed. I mean, and then maybe some, you know, where I have the toolbar and such. That's not as important, I would say, for the final picture. It's more like a workflow thing, I guess. Okay, maybe. Too much. Too much. Too much shadow. Okay, I'm sort of starting to warm up to it. This always happens. First I feel like, oh no, this is so ugly. I don't know what I'm doing. And at some point, it just becomes a thing. You found it? Or, yeah, okay. I'm not sure which of the things was the thing that you were looking for, but it's good that you found it. Yeah. Let's add. So do these have eyes? That's the question. No. But they do have a mane. Is that the name in English? Mane. Hair. And oops. And it's relatively colorful. So yes, do some stuff and see if it works. Let's go with gray first. I like to call it off-white. But I think it's more gray, honestly. Some tendrils. Yeah, maybe. It looks a bit like it's blindfolded now, and I'm not sure that's my intent. Yeah, it should start. Okay. It should start sort of further back, right? Yep. I've sort of messed it up a bit. Yeah, much better. And since they don't have eyes, or do they? They have some white things here. So that's just perfect. Add ear. Shadow from the ear. Not there. Oof. Looking really interesting, I think. Anything on the front? Yep. So this thing sort of wraps around the whole horse. Horsey horse. And it would be quite dark. I think I need a darker blue for the edge. And probably gray. Something is a bit off with the shading. Not too bad. But I feel like I should use a different color though. Yeah, that's better. And then we can use this one here. No, we need something darker on that side. Close my eyes, open my eyes. Good enough. Let's see. Brighter yellow. Nah. Maybe. Perfect. And we have the feetses. And we have that foot. And that one. It's starting to look good. Maybe some more shading, just to give some depth to the head. Okay. This was a bit quicker than I thought, which is good, because we only need to rotate it after this. to at least have 2 variations. Oh, and if it's too big, we need to fix that as well. Let's start with... Oh, and shadow. Must not forget the shadow. Lap up up. So let's give some space for that. Shadow. And as usual, if you saw last time, we just do some black and you use opacity on the layer instead, because that gives a lot of freedom to modify things. Another alternative could be to change the opacity of the brush, but for pixel art like this, or where you do a lot of modifications and don't want to have... Because what happens is when you sort of merge two transparent pixels, the blending is a bit not unpredictable, but hard to control, I feel like, art-wise. So I prefer to have fully opaque brush and just control the opacity with the layer, which also means that you can, you know, if you're not happy with the amount, you can just change it to whatever you need. Just kind of basic hint of a shape, like so. Maybe it's a bit too... Oops, wrong tool. Much better. Let's remove that and try again with the head. It would be quite flat due to the angle, so I cannot really do a, you know, like a super detailed shadow. But I think it's nice when you sort of get some semblance of shape through it. See, that's correct. That's correct now. That's should be good. Sort of. Okay. I'm not that good in pixel art. I just hope it looks fine in game. That's what I tell myself every time. I have the same thing, you know. Especially when you spend a lot of time on something. I mean, this wasn't too bad, like 30 minutes so far. But when you spend hours, you know, like animating, for instance, one of the things I did, the crocodile, animating that was horrible, took a long time. And in the end, I put it in a game. Even though I just basically did one of the animations, because there's many animations, but I only did one. Even that one took a long time. Then I put it in the game, and it looked really bad. I restarted that creature probably like four or five times. Super expensive to make. So I hope you enjoy that there is a crocodile in the game, because I sure don't. Well, I enjoy that it exists now. Huh? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's better. I got the comment the other day. You know, I zoom in and out, just add a pixel, and then I say much better, as if anything has changed. I guess that's how I work. Probably it looks a bit loony. Oops. I wasn't too happy with the color. That blue has too much red in it, I would say. But I want something darker. As dark as that one, but with less red in it. Not too happy. Okay, let's put it in game. Need to think. 2 variations. 64 pixels. How many did we have? So this requires 28. So we could just do 32 by 32 per variation. Or, yeah, 32 width per variation. So oops. So what I'm talking about is, since I want more than one variation, and variations need to have, or I will start in this end. When you have a texture and it has multiple variations, the game basically interprets it as different frames, and each frame has the same size. So I need to just make sure that I place the horse correctly. There. And usually, actually, I use a little frame I can show you. This is my normal workflow. What? Am I stupid? Yes. Like so. Like so. 32. So that's one. And then we can have a darker or something here. So now you see the 2 different frames. Easier. And we don't need as much height. Don't forget, crocodiles move their front, right, and back leg in the same time. Yeah, I know. I actually looked at not only animations, but I found a paper on crocodile movement. I don't remember how it looks right now, but I think I really tried to get that right. I know that it's a bit of... most people won't know this, but I at least try with each creature. I actually got the comment from someone. What were they? They were... what is it called when you're an expert in birds? It's like ornithologist or something. And they were like, yeah, you sort of nailed the behavior and look of crows. You know, even though it's as much detail as you can get from pixels, they were sort of happy with it. And that was fun for me to hear, at least. Because I'm no expert on crows. I just look at videos and photos and stuff to try to get it. Can I have in file names? I think I can. That should be fine. It's saved. Now let's open the editor. Oop. Sorry for that. So what will happen now is Dan is going away for 1 minute. Or no, sorry, I go away for 1 minute, and Tube got a file fully. You've okay. Got a fully finished asset. Yep. God mode on. You know, I really thought for a few seconds there, for a few hot seconds, I was like, I need to go to my backup soon, but I'm quite happy. I will do another version of or variation of this as well. So basically the same, just rotate it or flip it and change the shading to be correct. So that will be super quick to do. But I will just try this one quickly without spoiling too much. You didn't see anything. 6. Let's skip name for now. Let's just make sure it looks good. Name resource. Oops. I don't think I need to fill this in. I will do it anyway. Is store only? I don't know. Auto unlocked, doesn't matter. We will just try it. Demo, diveable, hiding, auto unlocked, story only, movable, blah blah blah. Not so much walkable. Yes. We'll see. Let's start with the off. Allowed ground. All of them. Category. Structure. Item. We don't have anything there. Forbidden. Let's say it's not supposed to be in water. It's no income because it's a... what's it called? Decoration. Mirror. Fine. Render. Depth. Sorry, you probably have no idea what this is. I'm just... Stack base. Let's try small. No, let's do none. Material, none. Size, small. Unlock. Let's do direct. Usage. Default. Tag. We need a tag. Construct. Yeah. But here we go. Now it's the good or the important bit. 2 variations. So it will split the thing in 2. The other stuff, height, we should fill in as well. It doesn't really affect the gameplay, but it looks better when you have proper heights filled in. And it also basically tells like flying animals and the stacking system where the what do you call it, like the plainness or the height of the thing. So let's go with 18, probably a bit lower, but let's go with 18. Cost, it doesn't matter, I will balance this later on and it should be good to go. Man, I am so stupid. I realized bugs don't move the legs as the elves, they just move it randomly. I do have a... I won't show it, but I do have sort of like a bug-like thing. And it has a lot of legs, and it's not random, but it's looking really cool. You will see when the game's out. Okay. We can... minimize that. Sorry for... I messed it up again. I shouldn't minimize the window. Did you know keepers wander a limited radius from their home? Now you know. Zoom. Let's see, it should be in here. Unless I messed up. Here we go. It's not too shabby. Not at all. I like it. Some things to fix though. One is... Right. One is the offset. Oh, it's been a while since I did this. Lots of legs. Centipede. Maybe? Question mark? I mean... Who knows? Who knows what the inspiration was? Oh, how do I do this? Item prop. No? Prop item. Prop data. Data prop. Yes. Item. And which ID was it? It was 134. Okay. Render is it case sensitive maybe? Now I just wanted to know, because it's how do I explain this? It's a 3-dimensional thing, so I need some extra markup data just to inform the game how deep it is. And that also helps when you have, sort of like small flowers and creatures walk through them. Then I need to know when to layer the creature behind or in front of the item. But I feel like something is missing. Probably. Oops. Whoopsie-doops. Sorry if you heard that. Shadow size. Small. Yeah, that's better. And does it stack? I always test that. Ish. Stack test is important. I feel like I should... By the way, I never seen a 2D game be this 3D. You haven't? Like, do you mean isometric? Like the angle, or do you mean something else? I guess you're right that it's... there aren't that many isometric 2D games anymore. You know, when I grew up, there was Roller Coaster Tycoon and Transport Tycoon and all of the tycoons. Maybe there aren't that many anymore. So when I think of other 2D games, sort of like Stardew Valley and stuff like that, then it's not an isometric angle. And honestly, doing isometric stuff is it has some advantages because it's cool, but it's super annoying sometimes. Sometimes I sort of wished I didn't do it isometric, but hey, you get depth and stuff, and that's neat. I just want to check one thing, because I feel like something is off with the... no, okay. It looks unbalanced, so I'm actually going to manually adjust the position a bit. Probably just one. But otherwise it's good. I'm just going to tag the... Maybe I shouldn't do the tagging on stream, but since we're here, shadow size small, and what else did I do? Oh, right, the offset. I think we used 5. That's 5, and that's it, I think. Then we just need to do the other version. Maybe write a little text. I can do that later, it's not super fun. And then it's done. I think we will end up at an hour stream this time. So that's perfect, because I have some other stuff I need to do. With regards to spells. Like the final bits of that stuff. Okay, so with this done, I just need another version that is angled in the other direction. Ta-da! And, you know, you would be forgiven to, you know, think that, oh, this is good, you're done. But I'm not. The thing is, the lighting is now coming from the wrong side. So I need to do basically like a lighting pass on it manually. Sometimes I wish I did a 3D game, because that would be taken care of by the engine. But it is what it is. Shadow we can usually just kill or remove. That needs to be fully remade. And then we have... Let's just do the horse for now, and then do the... What do you call it? Like the painting last. Like the... Yeah. The colors and stuff. So now I need to really think. I need to invert the colors. While not sort of losing... Losing where things are, because then we need to do it. Need to redo it. Work hard, achieve greatness. Yeah. I hope I will achieve greatness. Did it. Did I mess something up? This is the annoying bit. Because now I sort of lost my bearings a bit. This is good. That works. We can do this color here. Some shadow shading, whatever. Here. I think, yeah. Okay, that's good. Then, oof. Whoops. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know if you're still there. My OBS said it lost connection. What is it? It says I'm streaming. Maybe I should double check. It's not there, right? No. Should be good. I'm sure someone will let me know otherwise. Okay. I am here. I can see you and hear you. So thank you. That's all I need. I don't know if you saw like a hiccup or anything, but no, I don't have desktop audio on, I guess. But or maybe it popped up in your view anyway. Yeah. Well, OBS told me something happened. And I was a bit worried because last time, as I said before, we lost what did I do? Microphone for a bit. I think it's like the what do you call it? Like the USB controller of my motherboard that's a bit wonky. The one on the front side. So I don't know. I don't have the energy to really fix that. But I've had issues before with other stuff, and it seems to work way better on the back side of the computer. So I assume it's just one of the controllers. Okay. Now I feel like I have messed something up again. I feel like I'm sort of redoing the whole thing. That was fun. Yeah, okay. If it was fun, then it's good. Just analyzing this thing now. Something is off. Okay, I think one of the legs is... Okay, that doesn't matter. Maybe I should just add some bonus light. Yeah, that's good. Or better at least. High is that? Not so high. Oh. I mean, with the paint, it's... Well, fine is the wrong word. But I assume it's going to get much better with the paint. Ah, now I know. Okay. This is why. Okay. Make it a bit rounder. Not good. Maybe a rounder here. I mean, it's probably fine in general, but... Oh, okay, and then we also need a shadow. Okay. Shadow from Horsey Horse or Horsey Head. That's something that looks a bit off, I think. Bit better. Yeah, I think my issue is that it's sort of created a different geometry, and I'm not sure what I did wrong. Probably this as well. Yeah. So I finished an extra 2 rolls for the termite animation. We'll see how it works out. Yeah. it's each, you know, each animation is can be so time consuming, and since you have to rotate everyone, and I guess I saw that you did the keeper, and that one has what, 10 animations? More? 12? That's going to be a lot of stuff to do. But fingers crossed that it works out. Okay, that's not too bad. Hmm. Okay. I'm starting to feel this one again. Some shading, because why not? Perfect. Now it has a little bum. That ain't 3D, that's 4D. Yeah, I didn't take it seriously. But if I did... Whoops. Why is it looking so odd? I think the ears have flopped around. Yeah, okay. I will redo the whole thing. Ta-da! Okay, so the white on the head should be behind the ears. So let's go with something like that. And the thingy there. The thingy on the nose. I don't really know what the nose is in English. Mule in Swedish. And it has some kind of, I don't know, thing going down there. Oh, but it stops as well. Okay, and then we need a blue. Blue. Sort of like blue circles. How many? 1, 2, 3. Front one is a bit smaller. Oh, but I didn't have a color on that one. Okay. So let's, and it's quite small. So let's actually decrease the size a bit. So hard with pixels sometimes to get the depth, because you want a kind of angle and then some kind of angle, and then all you can do is sort of like a square. Is it the brightest? No, it's not. Perfect. Then we just sort of build a thing. Plop. Here we go. Ish. Yeah, I might have overdone it on the bum. And then a little square. Oh, way too dark. I wonder if I should use darker yellow. I mean, yes, probably is the right word. I probably should. Because the thing is, this is on the other side now, so it would get less light. I'm just not sure what to use for that. Could try this, actually. Try for now. How many do they have? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. dark on this side. I really want a better blue, but I don't think I have any. Okay. Never mind. Found one. Not as good on this side yet. I feel like, what's the difference in the back? It's not huge. Probably I should just put a white here. Make the white bit here a bit bigger. So I'm now I'm just trying to see what the differences are. Actually, yep, probably like that. And honestly, yep. If I'm done with the termite mode, I will take a break from making animals. Yep, I get that. Usually I have a sort of like a, what do you call it? Limit to how much animal I can do at the same time. Just because it's so time consuming, takes a lot of energy. So for me it helps to you know, do a few items here and there. Just make sure that you get some varied tasks instead of just doing one. Because it's really, at least when I do it, I need to focus a lot. So it's quite straining. But something is off with the... Oh, now I know. Aha! It should have a... I don't know what you call this. A little band of blue on the back. A bit darker. What? I'm sort of messing up the... Let's just merge the layers. I mean, it's not too bad. Now I see an issue. Banana. What else? I mean, I guess here it's a bit funny looking. Hmm. And something feels strange on the side of the head. Let's see. I think it's too white. Yeah. Okay. Maybe. Maybe. Yep. Shouldn't have that color there. Maybe even darker there, because we need to show that there's ears on the head. Much better again. We're getting there. The bum looks a bit voluptuous. I don't know. I think the shadows make it look a bit like a baneling from StarCraft. Oh man, one layer of pixel is overlaying, so I have to redo almost all of the things I made in this. Oh, uh-oh. I know how that is. That's sort of one of those things that you... Oh, did it crash? No. One of those mistakes, I guess, that you learn to not do at some point. but I know how it is. Because I did it already in the stream. I painted on the wrong layer, probably because I'm a bit focused on a few things at the same time, but never fun. I cannot decide if to... Because something is off. And I think it might be the blue on the back. Creates weird illusion of the shape. I don't know. Probably doesn't make a big difference. Oh, okay. I'm kind of happy now. Now that I look at it in the overview window, it's not too bad. It does differ a bit between the sides, which sort of bothers me a bit. Maybe I should try, I don't know, doing something against that. We will get there. We will get there. I mean, that's fine. And now I want to do so. And this one comes down on the side. So then I sort of want... Ah, okay. That's why it looks different. Because this one wasn't on the side. It was underneath the head here. And here it's on the side of the head. And I think I actually want to try to do it underneath. If I can. Maybe a darker. Yeah. Why not? I know right now I'm just polishing stuff that won't be noticed anyway, I guess. Oh, but that's good. Gave a rounder shape to the head. Good. Let's export and try it out. Well, I am having a fun. Well, I shouldn't speak too fast. Well, I am having... I say that and then I speak too fast. Well, I am having a lot of fun listening to the stream and making pixel art. It's kind of relaxing. I agree. Both thank you a lot, and also I know what you mean. Usually when I do pixel art, I need to, not need to, but I put on something in the background myself. You know, whether it's a Twitch stream or some kind of podcast or video. It really helps, you know, just to spend the time on focusing on getting things looking pretty. Let's see, I'm going to run my script. Reload textures, and then we can import them. To do that, okay. This direction looks really good. Oh, why it no work? Did I make a mistake? Let's see if it works when I reboot, or not reboot, but do a new garden. If there's some caching going on, that might be the issue. Hey. Okay. Let's restart the game, I guess. But I'm really sort of kind of happy. I do see some issues with this leg here. What? Maybe here too. Oh, and shadow. We don't have the shadow yet. Silly me. Oh, also the shadow was a bit too strong. I usually use 15 and not 20. Doesn't matter too much, but I think the stronger the higher the opacity, the more solid and big or large the object feels. So I try to use not too much opacity, especially for smaller items like this, because it wouldn't have, you know, a very noticeable shadow. So yeah. Legs have a shadow. Bum has a shadow. I feel like I'm, oh no, right. Okay, this is strange. Angle. Oh, come on. Interesting. The shadow sort of implies a shading in the on the legs that it doesn't have. I think it's fine. I think we need to restart though. Sometimes you need to... I mean, I can try making it a bit darker in here, but I think it might be too dark then. Not too bad. And I would also want some kind of... Yeah, now we're talking. Okay, shading done. Boom. And now we restart. Ooh. Well, I was wrong. You can have 4 keepers in one house. Yes, I think I said so. Yeah, it's a limit, so it's sort of like different steps, and then when you have reached a certain amount of quality, it just auto defaults to 4. So 4 is the max right now. I probably keep it at that, because in the end, I don't know if you saw the Discord discussion, but the question about what's the max goldfish, and that could be quite high. So I just need to make sure that performance is not too bad. Where did I put it? Items. Here we go. Yes, look, we now have 2 directions. Whee! I'm actually really quite happy with this. The blue might need some polish. I could take 5 minutes to do that, but then I think I'm done actually. I would need to write a tiny description for it, but that's quick. And I will do that off stream. Oh, don't show too much there. Spoilers. But yeah, that's really cool. Can we also add a little keeper? Not too shabby. Probably I should do as well. What's it? Prop, drop, data, prop, item. Oh, which number was it? 134. 134. I was thinking render mode. So depth, yes. So then I just want to do walkable, I think. Walkable true. After this, the keeper should be able to walk through it. Sometimes you don't want that because it could look really wonky. I don't know, I think I'm not sure about this one actually. Then we're done. Big one. Perfect. Okay, let's do the final colors and then call it an evening. So this needs maybe even brighter blue. This side. Just to get some contrast. Yeah, that's much better, I think. It's too much of the same, or it was too much of the same brightness. It sort of created too much of the same. What I'm doing now is just adding a bit of contrast and to also sell the shape a bit better. Sorry. And then let's move to the first horse. And use the same kind of rules. Much better. Yep. Then let's do a bit brighter on top and darker on the bottom. Now it's better. Maybe darker there. Yeah, this is good, I think. I don't know. Now I'm sort of polishing it, you know, and not really doing a big difference. No, but that's better. Okay. Focus mode off. Done. Export. Well, I will go eat now. And while I'm doing that, you will probably end the stream. Yeah. Yeah. Bye-bye. Really nice to have you here. And I think I'm actually done as well. I'm just going to export so you won't miss anything, really. And then I will write the name and description of stream. And then I will put it in a game. It's really that quick sometimes to make an item. Sometimes, you know, it takes a bit longer, like when we did the Christmas tree stream for 4 hours. I mean, we finished, but 4 hours. This was what? 75 minutes for an item, which is good. I think it would have been a bit faster, you know, if it wasn't on stream. So I really want to keep some, you know, that kind of pace really when I do items, at least the small ones. So that would sort of mean 7 items per day. It's a good tempo, I think. But okay, thanks for watching. I don't know if there's much more to that. There will be another one in 2 weeks. I'm not sure what I will do then. As I said in the beginning, I have this secret item that I want to do at some point, and I just haven't prioritized it myself yet, but it could be a cool stream item to do, because it will be kind of funky and different looking and animated probably as well. But that's in 2 weeks, if I do it then, or whatever I do then. Take care, and I see you next time. Bye bye.